Okay. So okay, please if the line is breaking or something like that, okay, please alert me, okay, either in the chat box in Zoom, okay, or you can alert me in in the WhatsApp, okay, inshallah. Is it clear now, brother and sister? Okay. Sorry. So first of all, okay, welcome to welcome to this course, okay, sustainable development, okay, where inshallah we will learn about issues, principles, and practices, okay, relating to sustainable development, okay, and then of course, this subject basically is very easy, okay, for you guys to get A, okay. It is very easy for you guys to get A, okay. But then of course, based on my experience teaching this course, I still have to face several failures, okay, especially because of failing to complete the assignment, okay. So this is why okay, for this discussion, for this first lecture, I will also share with you, okay, the assignment that you need to complete, okay. Any questions so far? Okay, so this is our content. Okay, thank you. Brother, what's your name? Brother?
Nidal.
Sorry?
Nidal.
Nidal. Okay, thank you, Brother Nidal. Okay. So this is our discussion for today. Okay. Welcoming remark. Okay, and then of course explanation on assignment. We will learn a bit on system thinking. Okay, and then we move forward to sustainability and sustainable development. Okay, and then we're going to see, okay, the overview on international framework, okay, of sustainable development. Okay, later on, okay, in the next lectures, we will go details on the implementation of sustainable development or SD from local and community perspective. Okay, inshallah. Okay, and then lastly we will look at why sustainable development is so important. Okay, so basically, brothers and sisters, okay, if you see the list, okay, the list of your friend inside this class, okay, basically you are from a different kuliah, okay, with totally different background, okay. So when come to your assignment, okay, especially when come to the group assignment, okay, inshallah, okay, you will meet, okay, new friends from other kuliah, okay, which is very important, okay. Why? Okay, you will learn from each other, okay, and then with your different background, you can appreciate, okay, different knowledge, okay, inshallah. Okay, why is not moving? Okay, sorry. Okay, so basically this course, okay, it is intended, okay, to increase student knowledge on the concept of sustainability. Okay, so why, okay, why sustainability is very famous nowadays? Okay, we will look further after this, okay, inshallah. Okay, and then of course when come to it aims, okay, and this is basically also to promote, okay, to promote you guys, okay, the right attitudes, okay, values and skill, okay, in addressing sustainable development issues. Okay, we call it as sejahtera, okay, sejahtera attitude. Okay, and then not just that, okay, we hope to actually from this course, by the end of this course, you will also have, the sejahtera mentality, okay, the sustainability mentality, okay. And then of course, we will see, okay, what are the most relevant issues when it comes to sustainable development and the challenges, okay, that basically being faced, okay, not only from the global perspective but then also from our own IIUM community, okay. So and then of course, okay, we look also, okay, when come to this course we will look also into the Islamic perspective, okay, when it comes to sustainable development. Okay, even though sustainable development we can consider as a new recent issues. Okay, but then we can see that even in Islam, Islam also did discuss about sustainable development. Okay, and then inshallah also, with your different backgrounds, with your different perspective, depending on your field of knowledge, so we can see certain issues relating to sustainable development, which is basically we can tackle these issues from variety perspective, and then with those different background that you have, we can inshallah, we hope to provide, we hope to propose solution for those sustainable development issues. Okay, and then again, this is also important, this is a chance for you, to at least to propose to this university on what issues that need to be settled, that need to be tackled relating to sustainable development inside our own campus. Okay, by the way, where are you guys right now actually? Are you in campus?
Home.
Home.
Okay. Okay, so basically, is this your first time? All of you are from first year, yeah? First year, first sem, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So very fresh already, okay? So you have a very fresh minded, okay? So brothers and sisters, okay, this is no example, example of sejahtera minded that we want to have. Okay, so do you know about this girl, 11 years old girl, Okay, so basically she
Apa
was
lagi? Ya Allah.
okay. Wasra Najwa, is there anything that you want to share? Okay, so brothers
no.
and sisters, you can see here, this is a very young girl, 11 years old, and then she is basically she is acknowledged, as the best, as a best inventor, as the best inventors. Could you please click the link, by the way? Can you find out what actually she did, to receive this award? Even the prime minister, even congratulates her. Okay, for the details on the late night show, you can click there. Okay, could you find what exactly she did? Yes, please you use your skill, your serving internet skill, to find out what what exactly she did, to receive the award. She received the gold medal, from Canadian Special Award and Best Young Inventors Award, in the 6th International Invention, Innovation and Competition, in Canada. Yes, anyone? Okay. You should be able to read, by clicking this link. Okay, inshallah. Hello? It's almost 40.
Treating livestock feed.
Again, can you see it clearly? What she
Treating livestock feed.
From what? Brother,
From food waste like seafood shells.
she creating, this kind of, she making her own invention, from, again, mother, from what? Maybe your friend didn't get it, didn't manage to get that just now.
From seafood shells.
Yes, seafood shell. Okay, so this is, when come to sustainable development ideas, even 11 years old can do that. Same goes to you. So same goes to you. You can do better than that. Inshallah. So right now, let's us proceed. Okay. So this is Mariam. Okay, inshallah. Okay. So now we go direct to the assignments. Okay. Why suddenly? Okay. You need to read about our young sister Mariam. Okay. So basically here, brother and sisters, these are the division of assignments that you need to complete. Okay. Is as you can see here, these three. Okay. Basically these four. Okay, not actually all of the assignment, okay, basically can be started, okay, from today. Okay, so basically what you need to do for the first assignment, okay, you need to actively, okay, participate in online activities. Okay, and then so far, okay, for this semester we can still do our online activities through Google Classroom. Okay, so after this class, okay, after this lecture, okay, I will share, okay, one specific question, okay, and then inshallah, okay, you have to provide your answer. Okay, from that, okay, you can collect, okay, from from this date to this date, okay, you will be able to collect 15%, okay, just by providing your answer. Okay, of course 15 marks is look very not that much, okay, but then basically this can cost a lot. Okay, brother and sister. Okay, so basically this will be given every single week, okay, after our lecture. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, no question. Okay, and then yes, okay, secondly, okay, it is known as written reflective journals or blogs. Okay, this is also individual assignment. Okay, same goes to the number one. Okay, so when it comes to written reflective journal or blogs, okay, you need to have your own blog. Okay, you need to have your own online, okay, platform sharing. Okay, and then you need to share the link, okay, underneath, okay, the comment section. No, I did post, right, about the books, right? So you need to place the link there. Okay. So what you need to reflect about. Okay. So after this class, okay, you need to reflect, okay, on what you understand from our discussion. Okay. So you need to post it. Okay. You need to post it. Okay. And then you can share among your friends here. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so this also, okay, every week, okay, you will collect, okay, this 15 mark also. Okay, and then when come to final paper individuals, okay, it is basically you need to write, okay, relating to sustainable development issues. Okay, and then please, brother and sister, you don't need to worry, okay, because I will share the exact and the full instruction later on. Okay, and then when come to final paper or individuals, okay, it will cost you 25 marks. Okay, usually, okay, one of the student who get D previously, he failed to send this final paper. Okay, so he lost quite a lot of marks. Okay. Okay, when it comes to group assignments, okay, you have two specific group assignments, okay, where you need to form a group, okay, around 8 to 10% per group, okay. So because when it comes to sustainable development project, okay, proposal, okay, when it comes to this group assignment, okay, it is basically there's a lot of tasks to complete, okay, so you can divide, okay, the tasks properly among yourself, okay, and then also, okay, later on you need to present it, okay, in the creative project presentation. Okay, and then this will cost you, okay, for the proposal and the poster, it will cost you 30 marks, okay, and then when it comes to the presentation, it will be 15 marks. Okay, so brothers and sisters, why when it comes to this proposal, it is very important, okay, because your proposal will be submitted to the university. Okay, okay, based on the previous semester's experience, okay, several best proposal regarding sustainable development, okay, inside our campus, okay, is used and utilized by the university, and then it is being implemented, okay, for everyone inside the campus. Okay, so far, is there any question? Okay, am I still online?
No,
Yes.
madam. No.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so inshallah, okay, inshallah, we will discuss further, okay, regarding this assignment. Okay, and then starting from today, after this lecture, okay, you should start to prepare your reflective, okay, blogs, okay, and then you need to share, okay. And then not just that, okay, you can be creative as possible when it comes to the discussion, okay. You can place any picture that you like, okay, inshallah. Okay, so next, okay, if there is no questions, okay, now we start with system thinking. Okay, why we need to start with system thinking first? Okay, of course, our course here is relating to sustainable development, okay, but then system thinking is most important for you to understand, okay, because why? Because when it comes to system thinking, okay, you will practice this throughout this course, and then with the skill that you gain by understanding, by applying system thinking, inshallah, okay, you will be able to provide, okay, the best solution, okay, for the sustainable development issues, okay, which you want to solve, okay, from with your proposal later on, okay, your group proposal, okay, inshallah. Okay, so now what is system thinking? What is system? Okay, so system thinking is a new paradigm of analysis, okay, that encourages and enables us, okay, to understand complex and often hidden dynamic issues, problem, reality, okay, throughout world. Okay, so this is basically, a system thinking, and then it is basically relating to analysis. Okay, so basically I'm going to share this book later on. Okay, you can go and read further later on. Okay, so basically when it comes to system thinking, it is to reset your thinking, value your understanding, and apply it to your surroundings. So this is the most interesting part when it comes to this course. Okay, you will learn, and then automatically later on, okay, you will appreciate what you understand, okay, and then automatically, okay, later on you will be practice it, okay. And then alhamdulillah, so far, okay, based on my own experience, okay, majority students, okay, after finishing this course, they manage to come out, okay, with their own project, okay, their own solutions, okay. And then there's one sister, okay, after finishing this course, okay, she managed to provide solution, okay, relating to issues of protection of rivers, okay. So this is very interesting, okay. I hope, okay, inshallah, I believe, okay, that you can do better than that, okay, inshallah. Okay, so now we continue. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, please, if you have question, you can ask. Yeah? So this is, the traditional thinking and system thinking. Okay, why we need to use system thinking? Why? Okay, because when it comes to the traditional thinking, it just straightforward. Okay, so when it is a straightforward, a linear kind of thinking, okay, you can only tackle one issue at a time. Okay, but then when it comes to system thinking, okay, you will look, okay, at the issue from different perspective. Okay, and then by having such kind of thinking, okay, you will be able to find, okay, a variety of solution, okay, for one single issue or problem. Okay, so these are the the understanding, okay, when it comes to traditional thinking. Okay, traditional decision making considers strength and weaknesses of the option on the issue at hand. Okay, why the system thinking consider the same option, okay, but also considered how the decision how the decision element interact, okay, with other parts of the system. Okay, so when we are facing, okay, with sustainable development issue, okay, we need to apply system thinking. Why? Because by having system thinking, okay, we can find, okay, the best solutions, okay, for the problem. Okay, and then looking at the complexity, okay, of sustainable development issues. Okay, basically, okay, sometimes, the problem can be, can be multi layers. Okay, so, sometimes, okay, it is not only relating to one specific solution. Okay, sometimes you need to find, different solution. Okay, different and practical solutions. Okay, so maybe, okay, we are still new at this stage. Okay, maybe some of you, okay, still have, a little bit confusion, okay, relating to the system thinking, but then don't worry. Okay, inshallah, okay, we will go slowly, and then inshallah, okay, you will develop your understanding, okay, throughout the course. Okay, especially I hope you will actively, okay, participate, okay, in the, in the exercise later on. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so right now this is examples. Okay, when it comes to the traditional thinking, okay, we have one specific problems, okay, and then we only find the solution, one specific solution. Okay, but then when it comes to system thinking, okay, we will look at different angles. Okay, and then this is most suitable, okay, to settle, okay, complex issues. Okay, any questions so far?
No, again.
Okay. Masya Allah. Okay. Now, okay, when it comes to traditional thinking and system thinking also, okay, you can see here, okay, you can see here when it comes to the responsibility. Okay, sometimes when it comes to the traditional thinking, okay, we will only look at the external factors. Okay, but then when we use the system thinking, okay, we not only look into the external factors, we will also look into internal factors. Okay, and then we will also see, okay, we will try our best also to find other possible factors, okay, that cause the problem at hand. Okay, so now could you please click the link? Okay, the video, this video actually basically, relating to short video, okay, discussion, okay, relating to system thinking. That's by the assistant. Would you please click the link? Okay, you have to use your own device. Okay, because previously I did try to click online, but then the voice didn't come out. Okay, pada Nidal, okay. Okay. Okay, are you there? Okay, can you click the link?
Yes, madam.
Can everyone
madam.
click the link? Okay, are you guys watching? Okay, I hope you guys watching. Hello? Okay. Brothers and sisters, okay, once you finish, okay, please inform me, because we need to do this exercise. Okay, are you done? Are you done watching the video?
Not yet, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay then. Okay. Did you complete to watch the video? Inshallah. Okay. Since there's no reply from you guys, okay, I consider you finish it. Okay. Now, brothers and sisters, okay, please come back to the slide. Okay, inshallah. Okay. So you can see here, okay, we have one issue here. Okay, in Malaysia, okay, nowadays in Malaysia, okay, we have the highest statistic, okay, of obesity, okay, among children, okay, in Southeast Asia. Okay, so now, if we look directly, okay, from the traditional thinking, okay, why there is increase of obesity among children? Okay, anyone want to try to answer? Maybe why? Why, in your opinion, why there is high obesity among children nowadays?
Habit of parents.
So sorry, who's Nina?
Habit of parents.
Again?
Habit of parents.
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. Can you write down your answer?
She said habit of parents. Habit.
Okay. Habit of parents. Okay. What do you mean by that? Can you explain further? Do you mean that the parents keep on feeding their children?
Yes, madam.
Okay. And then of course, maybe we can say also eating too much junk food maybe. Right? So basically here, okay, if we only applying traditional thinking, okay, we only look at the cause, okay, and then we will going to look at only from the parents, from the factors of those parents, okay. But then how about the children themselves? Okay, but then when we apply system thinking, okay, we will look into several questions, such as, okay, as I listed here, okay, what is the problem, what is the cause, okay, why it happened, okay, and how to prevent it. Okay, so basically if you look at this graph, at this paragraph, okay, sorry, at this figure, at this picture, okay, this is basically solution, okay, to end childhood obesity, okay, such as, okay, to promote intake of healthy food, instead of taking junk food, okay, the parents need to train, okay, need to guide their children, okay, to eat, okay, more fruit, maybe more vegetables, okay. Anyone love? I hope, okay, everyone here love to eat vegetables, Maybe, inshallah, okay. Previously, in the previous semester, there's one sister said that she doesn't like to eat vegetables, okay. How about you guys, I hope, okay, you love, okay, not, if you're not up to the extent of loving vegetables, at least you should eat vegetable, okay. And then of course, sometimes, okay, one of the solution also is weight management, okay, diet, okay. And then of course, we also need, okay, especially for the parents, okay, preconception and pregnancy care, okay. sometimes the obesity happen, okay, when the baby is inside the mother, okay. So this is also can be the solution, okay, can solve the obesity, the problem, okay, which is obesity among children. Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, this is the simple problem, okay, a simple example that I can give to you as for now. Okay, are you guys still with me, inshallah? Is there any questions so far?
No.
Okay.
Madam.
Okay, thank you. Okay. So right now, okay, when it comes to system thinking and sustainable development, okay, why we need to have system thinking? Okay, because when it comes to sustainable development itself, it is a very complicated issues. Okay, it is basically a complex problem. Okay, and then when it comes to sustainable development, okay, it has these three main components, okay, which are economic, environmental, and social. Okay, so basically when it comes to find the best solution, okay, for the sustainable development issue, you must tackle all these three components. Okay, you cannot settle only, okay, one perspective, okay, let's say from economic perspective. Okay, because why? If you only look at the economic perspective per se, you are basically applying the traditional thinking. Okay, so in order, okay, to find solution, okay, as whole, okay, as a a complete, okay, complete set, okay, uh, of solution, okay, for sustainable development, okay, you need to tackle the issues, okay, from basically from these three main components. Okay, and then sometimes when it comes to sustainable development, okay, this problem can be multi-layered, okay, from global perspective, from local perspective, even when it comes to individual perspective. Okay, brothers and sisters. Okay, so here, okay, I would like to take an example, okay, from the previous semester's proposal of sustainable development. Okay, one group of students, okay, suggested that, okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of uh, unhealthy fashion culture among our students. Okay, do you like fashion, by the way? Because why? Okay, from their proposal, they said that, okay, certain students, okay, where they are in campus, okay, they keep on buying clothes after clothes, they keep on buying, they keep on spending, okay, and then later on, all these clothes they just wear it for once or twice, okay, and then later on, okay, basically what they did, okay, specifically focusing on our campus, okay, in IUM campus, okay, they will put all these clothes, okay, that they don't want to say that they don't want to wear anymore, okay, in front, okay, in their store, okay, in the mahalah stores, okay, and then basically later on, okay, these clothes, okay, becoming trash inside the mahalah. Okay, so this is sustainable development issue basically, okay, because it's cost wastage. Okay, not just that, okay, it can also cause problem to the management, okay, especially to ensure the disposal of these clothes. Okay, so this is kind of issues. Okay, okay, and then this group, okay, propose to have a simple bundle shop inside IUM. Okay, so this is going to be not only helping the student to to sell off the clothes, okay, and then also help them, okay, to to basically to gain back, okay, the money that they use, yeah, or to buy those clothes, okay, and then of course to to utilize their money, their management of their of their expenses much more proper. Okay, so brothers and sisters, yeah, that is actually a very good proposal, okay, and then it is submitted, okay, to the university. Okay, so inshallah, okay, for you guys, okay, I hope, okay, you can find, okay, a better solution, okay, for the sustainable development issues that you can find, okay, inside our campus. Okay, of course, okay, since you are not yet in campus, okay, you can find, okay, any kind of possible, okay, sustainable development issues, okay, that you guys face as youth. Okay, and then when it comes to system thinking also, okay, it is also allow, okay, systematic strategies, okay, or approaches, okay, in matter of finding, okay, the best solution for the sustainable development issues. Okay, and then especially with your different background, okay, you can appreciate, okay, your background as creative as possible, okay, to find the best solution, inshallah. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, now we reach to another exercise. Okay, please click the link. Okay, please click the link. Brothers and sisters, are you guys with me?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
madam.
I want you to guys to watch this video. It will take 5 minutes. Actually. Yes. I hope you are able to click the link. Okay. Did you guys finish watching it?
No. What?
Yeah, madam.
Okay. If you finish watching, okay, please wait for another minute maybe to wait for your friend. Okay, did you complete watching it? Inshallah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, madam.
okay. Brother and sisters, okay. Can anyone explain to me what exactly the video all about? Yes. You said you did watch it, okay? Uh-huh.
Interceptor, it helps to clean the rivers.
Okay. So thank you. Okay. So right now, when come to the video, okay, just now, okay, you can see, okay, basically, okay, it is relating to interceptor. Okay. So right now, what is the issue? What is the sustainable issue that they want to solve by using this interceptor? Anyone?
Polluted rivers.
Okay, to clean rivers. Okay, so you can see that basically they are using this interceptor, okay, to clean rivers. Okay, so in order to build this interceptor, okay, uh, who will build this interceptor in your opinion? Who are building this interceptor? Mother and sisters. Okay, which basically which occupation is the best to build up this interceptor? Which
Engineers.
knowledge? Yes, thank you.
Engineers.
Engineers. Okay, so to build up this interceptor, they need to have engineering knowledge. Okay, but then in order to build this interceptor, they need to collect certain kind of budget or fund, isn't it? Okay, so which knowledge that you need to apply when come to those budgeting and all? Anyone? Yes.
Accounts.
Accounts. Thank you, Mother Maas. Okay, so and then not just that. Okay, how about creating awareness, relating to, okay, of course, they can have this they can use this interceptor, okay, but then they still need to raise awareness among the public, okay, to stop throwing trash inside the river, isn't it? Okay, so which knowledge that should be applied here? Okay, especially to communicate, yes, the to create the awareness, okay, among public, okay, to stop throwing the trashes. Anyone? What kind of knowledge that you need? Yes. Okay, you can refer basically, okay, to kuliah inside IUM. Okay, in order to have that kind of promotion, okay, or to raise the awareness to the public, okay, you need to have the communication skill, isn't it? Communication, and of course not just that, okay, you need to have the internet, you need to have the knowledge of ICT, okay, for example, okay, especially to use the mass media and so on, okay, and then not just that, at the same time, okay, they need to promote, they need to market, okay, they need to have certain knowledge of marketing, okay, in order to have successful campaign, for example. Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, when it comes to the sustainable development project proposal, okay, that you need to do, okay, it is not a project itself, okay, it is a proposal only, okay, it just like this video, where you have to apply your knowledge, okay, from your background as best as you can. Okay, any questions so far? Okay, do you think the video is interesting? Okay,
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Madam.
okay, so this is example, okay, of sustainable development issues. Okay, inshallah. Okay, any questions so far? Okay.
No, madam.
Madam.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now we go to our third part of the discussion. Okay, so now we go to the sustainability. Okay, sustainability. Okay, even it's quite difficult to pronounce it. So what is sustainability? Okay, so basically when it comes to sustainability, it is, you know, basically meeting our own needs, okay, without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs, okay, in addition to natural resources, okay. We also need social and economic resources, okay. So here, if you can see from this definition, okay, it is basically relating to future generation needs, okay. All of you, okay, I want to ask, are you married already, or are you still single, brother and sister?
Girl.
Single.
Girl.
Okay, okay. Are you sure? Okay, I don't know. Okay, you know, usually in IIUM, certain student they already married. Okay, very young age. Okay, so when come to this part, okay, future generation, okay, you going to, you know, it is good question lah. Okay, to ask. Okay, why you need to think about future generation? You yourself not even married yet, isn't it? You don't even have children yet. Okay, so why it is important to think about future generation? Okay, so basically here what happening in the world nowadays, okay, due to, you know, due to the overly use of resources, okay, because of uncontrolled development, okay, it costs a lot, okay, to the planet, okay. And then what happened, okay, if we, okay, if humans, okay, basically continue to use all those resources, okay, without any proper control, okay, those future generations, okay, not your generation, okay, okay, those future, those generations, those youngs, okay, those children in the future, okay, they will not going to, you know, have resources to survive, okay. So this is, you know, when come to the notion of sustainability, it is basically, okay, to protect, okay, the needs, okay, or the resources, okay, for the future generation. And then at same time also, okay, at the same time also for us, okay, to be able to use the resources, okay, to continue our life, okay, in the present. Okay, brother and sister, are you still with me? Okay, inshallah. Any questions so far? Okay.
No, madam.
No, madam.
Yes. By the way, anyone, may I know if anyone read the book that I shared in the Google Classroom? Okay. Very quiet. Okay. Inshallah, you will read soon, maybe.
Inshallah.
Okay. Inshallah. Okay. Does that mean that you did read it? Inshallah. Okay. So right now, okay. Why, you know, okay, why suddenly this term become popular? Okay, the term of sustainability, why suddenly it become popular? Okay, so basically when it comes to the concept of sustainability, it is, you know, a quite new concept, quite new idea. Okay, it is only recently introduced. Okay, and then basically, okay, basically it is basically started, okay, as a movement, okay, that that lead by, you know, the need from social justice, okay. And then, you know, because we have a lot, alhamdulillah, so far we have a lot of activists around the globe, okay, which basically pushing forward, okay, to have, you know, we need to have control, okay, we need to have certain control, okay, in using the resources, okay, not only to meet, okay, the need of the rich, okay, but then also to have, you know, chances for those who are not so rich, or those who are poor, okay. And then when come for the agenda, okay, when come when come to the issues of implementation, okay, the concept, okay, of sustainable development, okay, is basically, you know, approved, okay, by the United Nations, okay. So now we have the, okay, if you can imagine, okay, we can, okay, the sustainability is the mother, okay, and then when it come to the children, sustainable development is the children, okay. Brother and sister, are you still with me? Okay, this is quite, this is pretty complex topic actually. Okay, so if you have any question, please ask. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so basically here, okay, to further increase, okay, your understanding, okay, sustainability, okay, basically is the process of living within the limit, okay, of available physical, natural, okay, and social resources in ways that allow, okay, the living system in which humans are embedded, okay, to thrive in perpetuity. Okay, sorry, perpetuity. Okay, so the thing is right now, okay, the most important part, okay, when it comes to the notion of sustainable development, okay, it is to utilize, okay, all the resources that we have now, okay, in a proper control way. Okay, and then not just that, okay, it is also important to solve, okay, issues or problem, okay, that caused by, overuse of the resources. Okay, brothers and sisters, are you guys with me? Okay, I must say that, okay, basically it is quite difficult, okay, it is quite difficult, okay, to see the problem, okay, from our individual standpoint. Okay, because when it comes to sustainable development issues or problem, basically it is affecting everyone. Okay, and then it is basically it is very complex. Okay, for examples, the most biggest example, about relating to climate change. Okay, do you know about Greta Thunberg? Anyone? Do you know her? Do you ever read about her?
No, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, brother. Okay. Who is she?
Ma'am, she is an environmental activist from Sweden.
Yes, no, a very young and
She's
very
an
young age.
activist,
Yes. Okay.
environmental activist.
Okay. What she did actually? Okay. Actually, Greta Thunberg, she's quite phenomenal. Okay. Because why? Because she managed to, even though she's very young, she managed to create, okay, a wave of movement, okay, a global movement. I'm not talking about just mere movement, a global movement, okay, especially to push, okay, leaders, okay, global leaders to consider, okay, relating to climate change. Okay, that is one occasion. Okay, she scold. Sorry, okay, she scold. Okay, she scold the world leaders, okay, including Trump, including President Trump, okay, during the one conference, okay, where she said that the global leaders didn't do much, okay, when it comes to preventing climate change. Okay, so please, okay, you can Google her later on, inshallah. Okay, now brothers and sisters, do you have any questions so far? Okay, I'm checking the chat box also. Okay, there's no question so far. Okay, so brother and sister, now we go to the fourth part of our discussion, which is relating to sustainable development. Okay, so again, okay, this is actually the byproducts, of the notion of sustainability as what we discussed previously. Okay, now we go to the sustainable development. Okay, so what is sustainable development? Okay, so sustainable development basically is the development that meets the needs of the present, okay, without compromising, okay, the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Okay, and then, okay, and advocated, okay, integration, okay, of environmental consideration into all aspects of economics and development policy, okay, in order to meet this goal. Okay, this is basically, okay, from a report, okay, in that been produced in 1987. Okay, and then this is basically the starting point, okay, of the policies, okay, relating to sustainable development worldwide. Okay, before we have the SDGs. Okay, Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, so right now, okay, this is a quite a little bit of history, okay, relating to the implementation or the movement, okay, from the world community, okay, to adopt or to consider, okay, sustainable development, okay, because because of the overuse of the resources, okay, a lot of problem can be seen in the world, okay. This is why, okay, if you refer to Al-Quran Karim, okay, this is what Allah Ta'ala mentioned, okay, that uh, destruction can be seen, okay, throughout the world, okay, because of human hands, okay. You can imagine, okay, this already been captured in Al-Quran from 1,500 years ago, okay, and then we only have the notion of sustainable development only in very recent years, okay. So brother and sister, okay, let us continue, okay. So when it comes to sustainable development, as I mentioned, it is very complex, okay. So I did share the books, okay, I did share the book in the Google Classroom, okay. If you read that book, okay, you can see it is around 200 pages. 2,000 pages, okay. So it is, discussing sustainable development, in quite details, okay. And then, because of the complexity, okay, of the sustainable development, okay, which relating to environmental, okay, social and economy, okay, we need to have a systematic approaches, okay, in order to find the best solutions, okay. And then when come again, when it come to these three main component, environment, social and economy, they cannot be tackled separately, okay. Brothers and sisters, are you guys with me? Okay. Do you have any questions so far? Inshallah, okay. So basically, when it comes to sustainable development, these are the three main things that you need to consider. Okay. First of all, living within certain limits of the Earth's capacity to maintain life. Second, okay, understanding the interconnection between environment, economy, and society. Okay, and then lastly, maintaining, okay, a fair distribution of resources and opportunity, okay, for the current generation and the next. Okay, so brothers and sisters, any questions so far? Yes, we come to our next exercise. Okay, Brother Nidal, are you still with me? Brother Sister Iman, are you still with me? Okay. Hello. Yes. Okay. So now, okay, I did share actually this video previously, okay, but then maybe, okay, maybe you still not, okay, maybe you forget to click the link, okay. So now, please click the link. Yes. So why do we need to consider sustainable development? These are the questions. Yes. Please watch the video. Okay, brothers and sisters, did you finish?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now, okay, come back to the question. Okay, since you did watch the video, okay, why do we need to consider sustainable development? Yes.
Because we want to make this world a better place so that the other generations can get what we get now or a better conditions of social environment and economy.
Okay. Thank you, Husna. Anyone else want to try? Inshallah.
Development is important so that we won't be compromising the ability for future generations to also meet their needs.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Iman. Okay. Can we have can we have representative from brothers? Inshallah.
Yes, ma'am. For environmental protection and for stable economic growth and conservation of natural resources, so the next generation will be able to use it as we currently consume those natural resources.
Yes. Thank you, Brother Maas. Okay. Anyone else want to add more? Okay. It seems no one. Okay. Thank you for your response. Okay. So you can see that. Okay. Basically from this video. Okay. Sustainable development issues can be complicated. Okay. And then in order to find the best solution. Okay. It must be done. The solution must be done collectively. Okay. And then it not just by one person only. Okay. For example, yes, we have very aggressive activists, okay, such as Greta Thunberg, okay, but then she is only one person, okay. So in order, in matter of climate change, okay, for example, okay, in order to make a change, everyone have to do something, okay. From individual perspective, maybe, okay, maybe we can uh, stop throwing trash, and then when come to community, okay, when come to community, maybe we should um try to use less, of electricity, okay, or maybe to cut down the use of carbon emission, okay. And then you can see, even when it comes to regulators, okay, which is means the government, okay, they also need to consider to basically not only to focus on maximizing profits, okay, not about money, everything, but then also to protect, okay, to protect the the resources, okay, for the need of future generation, okay. And then not just that, okay, you can see, okay, when it comes to issues of sustainable development also, okay, it can grossly affect, okay, not only our surrounding, okay, but then also our social life, our lifestyles, and then even this planet itself, okay. So thank you for your responses, okay. So let's just continue. Okay, so this is, for example, you can imagine yourself lah, okay. I just put one brother here, for example, okay. So now, okay, for example, okay, nowadays, okay, if you went out, okay, okay, nowadays, alhamdulillah, we can start going around, because of we did, okay, have quite a successful vaccination program, so alhamdulillah, okay, now certain state they are allowed, okay, even though they still need to observe SOP, okay, but then they are allowed, okay, to move around, okay. So for example, nowadays, yeah, there's a lot of families, there's a lot of people who already went to have basically activities outdoors, okay. They go to rainforest, they even go to hiking, okay? They even went to to waterfalls, okay. to beaches, just to to basically to enjoy their normal life. Yes, okay. And then anyone went to Langkawi? Yes, okay. Now even they even open Langkawi, okay, for visit nowadays. Okay. So what happened? Okay, what happened after this opening? Okay. Okay, there's a lot of reports, okay, letting to, they basically, these visitors, okay, not just only visiting, but then they're also throwing trashes all around the place, okay, and then this is basically bad, okay, very bad for the environment, okay, and then not just that, okay, from this issue, from this problem also, we can see that, these visitors, okay, have, um, attitude problem lah, okay, especially, they don't even care, they don't even they don't even realize, okay, that by throwing trashes around these places, okay, basically they are not only, causing the place dirty, okay, but then it also can disturb the ecosystem of the place, isn't it? Okay, brothers and sisters, are you guys with me?
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Madam.
So of course, when it comes to sustainable development issues, okay, there's a lot of problems. Okay, you can see, for example, you can see here, okay, we have, extremely, okay, extremely, those people who are living in extremely, extremely poor situation, okay, because why? Because there's a lot of gap between rich and poor. Okay, this is from the economic perspective. Okay, and then not just that, okay, at the same time also, if you can see, okay, because of improper management or utilization of pollution, okay, we have a lot of disturbance, okay, in our ecosystem, okay, and then brothers and sisters, nowadays, okay, even nowadays, okay, even there's a report, okay, saying that, okay, there's a particles of plastics, okay, leaf, okay, not particles, okay, the fishes in the sea are eating these small particles of plastics, okay, and then later on these fishes, okay, basically are eaten by human being, okay, and then, okay, this is why we keep on having new diseases, okay, a new cancer, new type of cancer, okay, which because of this small particle of plastics, okay. This is a simple example for you guys, okay, inshallah, okay. So now, brothers and sisters, okay, we go to the fifth part of our discussion, okay, overview on international framework of sustainable development. Okay, as I said previously, as we discussed already, okay, sustainable development is very recent issue. Okay, so right now we must understand why suddenly, okay, we have this sustainable development as as a global movement. Okay, and then not just that, okay, we will look also, okay, relating to the international framework, okay, which give birth to sustainable development. By the way, do you have any question or do you have anything else to share? Okay, so basically, brothers and sisters, okay, when it comes to this, when it comes to the sustainable development, okay, basically, the first movement, okay, the first movement that trigger, okay, the existence of sustainable development is because of the needs, okay, the needs to have, a better environment, okay. And then this is basically started, okay, in Stockholm in 1972 during the United Nations Conference, okay, on human environment. Okay, it start with environment. Okay, we have a lot of extinct animals nowadays. Okay, because why? Because there is no proper control when it comes to environment. Okay. Do you know, okay, about the incident, okay, that happened recently in Gunung Jerai, Malaysia? Hello? Do you know about the news?
No, no, madam.
Okay. Okay.
No, madam.
In Gunung Jerai, what happened? Okay. They have no problem with this flash flood. Okay. Because of the illegal deforestation, okay, around this forest, okay, which basically end up, okay, quite quite destruction in the villages around the area. Okay, you should look up. Okay, so this is basically an example of environment issue. Okay, so because to gain more profit, okay, to gain because they give more preference to the economic needs. Okay, they forget, okay, to maintain the environmental aspect. Okay, and then which indirectly or directly cause, okay, quite a serious disturbance to the social network in the area. Okay, not just that, in certain villages, okay, houses are destroyed, because of the flash flood. Okay, and then of course we come back to this Stockholm, okay, this conference in Stockholm 1972. Okay, basically from this conference, okay, they started, okay, an international cooperation, okay, regarding the problem, okay, especially relating to environment. Okay, and then later on, okay, the members, the countries, okay, the United Nations members countries, okay, basically, okay, they have subsequent conferences, okay, subsequent conventions, okay, and then of course this lead to certain international agreements, okay, which focusing on environment, economy, and social. Okay, and then you can see this list is quite long. Okay, you can see here. Okay, from 1972 up until 2015. Okay, in 2015 we see the birth, okay, the birth of sustainable development goals, okay, which basically a compilation of 17 different goals, okay, to tackle, okay, the issues relating to environment, economy, and social. Okay, so brothers and sisters, let's continue further. Okay, now please click this link. Okay, this video basically discuss about how the modern notion of sustainable development uh, basically been practiced, okay, at the global stage. Yes, brothers and sisters, please click. I hope you can open the link, inshallah.
systematic combination of alarming rates. In the 1960s, the idea of continuous progress, rapid capitalism, was losing much of its sheen. People started to see progress for what it was: justification for the reign of the free market, colonial exploitation of non-Western societies, disregard for the biosphere. The publication of seen as a turning point in the Western population of understanding and connecting to the environment, economy, and social well-being. In her book, Rachel Carson revealed that the chemical industry was spreading disinformation with the use of pesticides. Government officials were accepting these claims unquestionably. This in turn caused a public reaction that revealed the growing conflict between corporate organizations, politics, and society. Even though silence springs ignited the environmental movement in developed nations, reduction of pesticides happened only in some parts of the world and proved to be a band-aid solution to what was a greater and broader environmental threat. As environmental issues started becoming more severe, anxiety was being expressed in different public literature, highlighting that economic development endangered the survival of humanity. This period also saw the birth of critical environmental movements and organizations around the world. The labor cooperative started by Janki Prasad Mas, which led to the Chip movement, a non-violent forest conservation movement in India, which became a rallying point for future environmental problems all over the world. Friends of the Earth and Greenpeace were being set up and being more outspoken on the
Brothers, sisters, did you finish watching?
Not yet, madam.
Okay, please take your time.
environmental problems. Led holistic movement on community development It's growing concern among the public globally acknowledged the United Nations Conference on the Environment held in Stockholm in 1972. The Stockholm Conference led to the establishment of ministries of the environment all over the world and the establishment of the United Nations Environment Program. Despite the momentum gained in the Stockholm Conference in 1972, in the following years, the global environmental challenges were not being adequately addressed, and some of these challenges had even grown. The reason that was commonly cited economic growth, whether they were developed or developing countries. However, there was a desperate need to establish a holistic method of managing development without destroying the environment. Finally, in 1983, the UN created the Joint Commission to save the environment and natural resources and prevent the deterioration of economic and social development. The chairperson of the commission was Gro Harlem Brundtland, former Prime Minister of Norway. People behind the commission sensed the widespread feeling of frustration and inadequacy among the global population towards the UN's inability to address global issues and be an effective movement. The mandate for the Brundtland Commission
Brothers and sisters,
re-examine the critical issues of environment and development, formulate innovative,
Yes, madam.
did you finish watching it?
strengthen international cooperation on environmental development.
Yes. Yes, madam.
Okay. So brother and sister, okay, after you watching this video, okay, what can you understand from it? Okay, don't worry, you can say anything. Okay, this is a special thing when it come to this course. You can have your own, you can share your opinion. Okay, brother and sisters, what do you think about this video? Okay, what are the main cause, okay, for them to go for, to have this sustainable development agenda. Yes, brother and sister. Okay, is yes.
Because I think because they can see that the economic development has a huge negative impact on the environment.
Yes, thank you, Iman. Okay. So you can see from this video, okay, sustainable development is very complex issues, isn't it? Mr. Iman, okay. You can see, okay, it is very complicated issues. Okay. And then you can see that, okay, because okay, nowadays we are living in the modern capitalist, okay. When come to the, because majority countries, okay, especially after the colonization era, okay, basically they are adopting, okay, the system which been left by the colonies, okay. So what happened, okay, they are basically implementing, okay, capitalist capitalist ideology, okay, which means, okay, when come to capitalist, okay, for those who if you are from economics, okay, you must understand that when it comes to capitalism, it is all about maximization of profit. Okay, so once you have this maximization of profit, okay, you have to do anything, everything, okay, anything and everything, okay, to gain more profit. Okay, so right now you must understand, okay, when it comes to this kind of ideology, this capitalism, they don't have any control. Okay, you are allowed, okay, you are allowed to do whatever you want as long as you manage to maximize the profit. Okay, different from Islamic economic perspective. Okay, in Islamic economic perspective, it has limits. Okay, yes, you can go for economic, yes, you can go for profit, okay, but then you must follow the limits. Okay, but then when it comes to capitalists, they don't have limits. Okay, brothers and sisters, okay, I'm not from economics, okay, but then, okay, my background is law, okay, if you want to know, okay. So but then, okay, I can appreciate the understanding, I can appreciate the knowledge, okay, because, okay, I apply the system thinking, okay. So I also want you to be able to apply the system thinking, okay, inshallah, okay. So now, okay, once we have this uncontrolled, okay, uncontrolled, this without control, the application of maximization of profits, okay, this is why we have a lot of problem nowadays. Okay, brother and sister, are you guys with me? Okay, for example, okay, anyone from China here? Okay, no one from China. Okay, for example, nowadays China is basically now becoming, very high, competition, okay, with United States of America, okay, to become the world leaders in trading. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so they have factories, they build up factories, okay, they destroy their forests, okay, they have the factories, they have this very sorry they have this very rapid development, okay, and then not just that, okay, they can build buildings, okay, a huge construction, okay, within 3 days. Can you imagine that? How successful they are from development perspective. Okay, but then we can see, okay, especially during the lockdown, okay, the COVID-19 lockdown, okay, especially in the area of Wuhan, okay, there's a significantly, okay, a drastic drop, okay, of pollution in the area. Okay, because why? Because all those activities of development, okay, all those business trading, okay, factories, okay, they have to close down, okay, for some time, okay. So they can see that the environment, okay, start to cure themselves, okay. So even they can basically based on report, okay, they can find, okay, basically a rare kind of birds in the area, okay. So as you can see from this video also, okay, as you can appreciate it, okay, inshallah, okay, because of this uncontrolled development, okay, it brings other problem also such as social, okay. Majority countries in the world, you can see, okay, they have a lot of, even countries nowadays that we have in the world nowadays, okay, even categorized as developed, developing, and underdeveloped countries, okay. Which means that basically, we have a lot gaps, okay? We have a huge gap of richness, okay, between these countries, okay. And then not just that, okay, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic, okay, we can see a lot of, the level of the level of the level of between, the level of the gap, okay, between rich and poor becoming much more worse, okay. And then, okay, we have instant millionaires, okay, because some of these they sell, they sell the sanitizer products, okay, glove and so on, okay. And then overnight, okay, they become rich, okay. But then at the same time also we have a lot of people, okay, which trapped in the poor trap, the poor level, okay. And then what happened? Okay, it leads to a lot of social problems, such as even in Malaysia. Okay, even in Malaysia, we have a lot of divorce cases. Okay, we have a lot of crimes. Okay, but then of course you will never find that in the report, even in the newspaper. Okay, and then of course the rise of suicide rate. Okay, this is social issues. Okay, so brothers and sisters, as you can see from this video, I hope you can appreciate it. This is why, okay, they need to have, we need to have this sustainable development, okay, to have, a control, okay, and sustainable development, okay, when it comes to the use of our resources, okay. And then not just that, okay, if you go to finance, okay, brother and sister, they start to introduce sustainable finance, okay. And then when it comes to engineers, okay, any one of you from engineering, okay, they start to find the best way, okay, to use, okay, to build to build machines, okay, which basically using less resources, okay. And then not just that, okay, to basically to introduce, okay, new policies, okay, or guideline rules, okay. This is much more relevant to political science background and law, okay. To have, specifically, a better law, a better rules, a better guideline, okay, especially to cope, okay, with these pollutions that we have to face nowadays. Okay, brothers, sisters, are you still with me, inshallah? Any questions so far? Yes? Hello?
No, madam.
Okay. So right now, brothers and sisters, okay, inshallah, regarding the sustainable development goals, I'm going to share the link later on. Okay, so you can see nowadays, okay, in 2015, they introduced, okay, the 17 goals. Okay, and then mashallah, alhamdulillah, when it comes to our university, okay, especially under our rector, Tan Sri Zulkifli, okay, we try to introduce, okay, the 18, okay, the 18 goal, okay, which is regarding spirituality. Okay, you must understand, brothers and sisters, when it comes to these SDGs, okay, they are very, relating to economic, social, and environment, okay. But then they forget to consider, okay, they forget to consider element of ruhiyah, okay, or spirituality, okay. And then when it comes to, from our perspective, from the Islamic worldview, it is relating to it comes to religiosity, Okay, because later on we're going to discuss further. Okay, in Islam, again, we have limits. Okay, and then these limits basically divinely revealed to Muslims. Okay, but then as for them, okay, they don't have control, they don't have limits. Okay, so this is why they introduce SDGs. Okay, when it comes to those three main components and elements. Okay, as you can see, okay, okay, if you can see under the 10 goals, okay, this is the 10 goal of SDGs, okay, to reduce inequalities. Okay, okay, instead of focusing, okay, between inequalities, okay, between subhanallah, okay, between the equality, okay, between poor and rich, okay, they must focus on equalities, okay, to accept third gender. Okay, for example, okay, do you know what is third gender? Okay, they believe in excessive human right where where a person can choose whether he or she want to be female or male, so basically nowadays, this is why, okay, this is one of the most important crucial role of our university, okay, as Islamic university, okay, okay, under the effort, okay, made, okay, we try to introduce, okay, spirituality under this SDGs. Okay, brothers and sisters, are you guys with me? Okay, and then you can see for the rest, okay, no poverty, zero hunger, okay, good wealth, okay, good health and well-being. Okay, and then brothers and sisters, when it comes to your assignment, your group assignment for your proposal, okay, for your proposal for sustainable development project, okay, you have to consider these goals. Okay, brothers and sisters, are you still with me? Any questions so far? Do you find the video interesting?
Yes.
Okay, I hope you not fall asleep, inshallah. Okay, so right now, brothers and sisters, okay, what do we expect, okay, from sustainable development? Okay, we want to have the economic growth, we want to have environmental protection, okay, and at the same time, we want to have a healthy social inclusion. Okay, so in order to have this a balance of these three main elements, okay, we need to have strong communities. Okay, we also need to have a good culture, okay, to protect the well-being. Okay, and then in same time also we must strive, okay, to minimize waste, okay, and then to avoid pollution. Okay, and then not just that, okay, we must not only look to ourselves, not only look to our country, but then we also need to help other countries that in needs. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is why, based on the latest Paris Convention, okay, they urge, okay, they urge the global leaders to provide more budget, more financing for the for underdeveloped countries, okay, to help them, okay, basically to increase, okay, the policies on sustainable development, okay, and then this cannot be done, okay, they cannot build the interceptor, okay, without any budget, isn't it? Okay, so this is how basically we can help each other, okay, between countries to countries, okay, at the international level. Okay, brothers and sisters, are you guys still with me? Okay, now we go to, okay, we reach to our final part, okay, which is regarding, okay, why sustainable development is important. Yes, brothers and sisters. Okay, so after listening to my lecture, okay, and then watching all those videos, participating, okay, inshallah, okay, why do you think that sustainable development is important? Yes, brothers and sisters, anyone want to try? Anyone want to share? Yes. Okay, to prove, okay, I hope you are still here, inshallah. Okay, Brother Nidal, InsyaAllah. Maybe pada Maas want to start. You know?
To
Yes.
to sustain the earth for the future use.
Okay, thank you, Sister Tasnim. Okay, Sister Iman, why sustainable development is important?
Sustainable development is important. First, it's important for our environment, obviously, and most of it, it's to ensure that there are enough resources for the next generation to use.
Okay, thank you, Sister Iman. Pada Maas, you want to add further, insyaAllah? Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
for both social and environmental sustainability, and also about equality as well, to ensure that the health of our planet and other communities are protected.
Okay, thank you, Pada Maas. Okay, for other students, okay, I still don't remember your name. Okay, insyaAllah, okay, slowly I'm going to remember your name. Okay, so next time, okay, please be alert. Okay, maybe I will call your name. Okay, insyaAllah. Okay, so brothers and sisters, we reach to the next. Okay, we reach to the next exercise. Okay, this video is relating to climate change. Okay, could you please click the link, insyaAllah.
planet and our solar system that we live on. However, our planet is not on a good path to sustain life. The Earth is facing the accelerating detrimental effects of climate change, also referred to as global warming. Well, what exactly is climate change? Climate change is defined as a long-term change in the Earth's overall temperature with massive and permanent ramifications. Climate scientists believe that this isn't caused naturally by the Earth, but by human activity. The Earth's atmosphere consists of gases such as oxygen and nitrogen, and other gases known as greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane. Incoming light from the sun hits the Earth's surface. The Earth absorbs some of that energy into the surface of the planet. The rest of that energy is reflected. Some of that energy goes back out into space. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap the energy and send it right back to the Earth's surface. This is known as the greenhouse effect. Now, the little greenhouse effect is natural. It's a good thing to have. But a large greenhouse effect can be catastrophic, causing a lot of that energy to stay in our atmosphere and heat up the Earth at an accelerated rate. Some of the main human activity that emits greenhouse gases are fossil fuel burning, animals, agriculture, deforestation, waste and recycling. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, natural gas, as well as gasoline, are some of the largest polluters of carbon emissions. Not only that, but when fossil fuels are burned and the gases mixed with heat, they create smog, a thick air pollutant that is highly toxic. For example, Beijing smog is so thick and heavy that you can't go outside without some form of sulfur gas. Massive amounts of excrement produced by livestock farms emit toxic gases such as hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane. Methane is 23 times more effective at trapping than CO2, and over 80% of its emissions in the US come from animal waste. Over 56 billion animals are globally raised every year. That's 8 times more than the human population. 8 times as much waste adding emissions to our atmosphere. Land use for growing animal feed and raising animals reduced a staggering 30% of the Earth's land mass in 2006. The production industry has only increased since. 7 football fields worth of land is pulled into every minute to create more room for farm animals and crops that feed them. Bulldozing land deforestation not only emits greenhouse gases, but gets rid of plants, trees, forests, things on our planet that actually absorb carbon dioxide. 7 plus that's 11.6 trillion pounds of trash dumped in the landfills every year. How do we know that our human activities are causing accelerated climate change and not the natural process? Our civilization is devastating 40 billion tons of carbon dioxide, 700 trillion cubic meters of CO2. That's more than 100 levels of CO2. It's enough CO2 to fill the entire Grand Canyon 5 times. Or it's the equivalent of 19 billion Empire State Buildings. The largest natural are volcanoes. Take the largest scientific estimate of carbon emissions produced by volcanoes every year. It's 500 million tons of volcanic CO2. But that's not even 2% of the billion tons of CO2 that our civilizations produce. Over the course of thousands of years, our climate goes through a natural climate cycle. Carbon dioxide is absorbed and released into the atmosphere. But once the Industrial Revolution hit, no possible to the necessity of manufacturing production units, CO2 almost shot up violently. Humans have not seen this much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere for billions of years. Our planet is from the back of the automated train. Eventually,
Brother and sister, did you finish watching it?
Not yet, madam.
Not yet, madam.
Please take your time.
Not yet, madam.
carbon dioxide is struggling to adapt its emissions to survival. All species was extinct and dominant by the chain. Rises the acid levels of the oceans, carbon dioxide reacting with salt water. Ocean acidification harms animal life and what's causing death. This is a problem. It's about 1 billion this ocean is a resource of protein. Since the oceans are polar ice caps are melting, which has caused almost 65% of polar ice caps to melt since 1979. This is on average 400 million tons of ice each year. It's a giant block of ice 4 miles long on each side, 64 cubic miles that melts and is added to the ocean. The ocean is filled with too much water. The shores are under the skin. You can't hold all that water. Most of the regions get flooded. Climate change also causes water to flood.
Brother and sister, are you with me? Did you finish watching?
The ocean.
Yes, madam.
The ocean is filled with
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. So if you can see from the video, okay, basically, climate change is real. Okay, so right now we have the problem. You can see here. Okay, we have the problem. Okay, so by having sustainable development, okay, hopefully, we will able to find the possible solutions. Okay, do you know that nowadays, even as we speak now, as we discuss now inside our class here, Jakarta, Jakarta is sinking. Okay, anyone from Indonesia? Okay, so basically Jakarta, okay, the city, the main city of Indonesia, okay, the main capital of Indonesia, okay, is basically sinking, okay, to the sea. Okay, because why? Because of the raise of the water level, of the sea level. Okay, so basically that's why when come to the government, okay, the Indonesian government, okay, they try to move, the entire city to Kalimantan, okay, to a higher ground. Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, This is why it is important to have sustainable development. Okay, why? Because we need to have a certain control. Okay, of course we still need to have the development. Okay, but then this development must be been put in certain control, certain limits. Okay, and then at the same time also, okay, this development, okay, must not overly utilize, okay, the resources that we already have. Okay, this is why, okay, if you're following the the news, okay, there is a lot of researchers, okay, that are done currently, okay, regarding Mars, planet Mars. Okay, they planning, okay, certain of these scientists, okay, suggest, okay, that Mars can become the new Earth. Okay, this is because of the issues of climate change in our planet is basically very serious. Okay, this is why they start to think to move to another planet. Okay, but then again, brothers and sisters, even if, okay, they move to another planet, okay, but then if they don't change, okay, they don't change their attitude, they don't change, okay, they don't adopt, okay, sustainable development, okay, the same thing will happen again in the new planet. Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, are we same page? Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, so when it comes to sustainable development, okay, it is also important, okay, to consider these 5 P's, okay, which is people, which is to end poverty and hunger in all form and ensure dignity and equality. Okay, second P is prosperity, okay, which is to ensure prosperous and fulfilling life in harmony with nature. We also need to have peace, okay, foster peaceful, just and inclusive societies. Okay, but okay, when it comes to peace, okay, it is very expensive. Okay, for example, in Afghanistan, okay, it seems that, okay, whether they're going to face a new conflict level or not, okay, we still need to wait. Okay, and then next is partnership, okay, to implement the agenda through a solid global partnership. Okay, and then of course lastly, to protect the planet, okay, our planet, okay, the natural resources, and then of course, okay, to fulfill, to save, okay, to protect, okay, the future generations. Okay, so brothers and sisters, do you have any questions? Yes,
No,
brothers and
madam.
sisters. Okay, we still have 3 minutes more. Okay, so brothers and sisters, okay, please, okay, don't forget, okay, please don't forget that you need to share, okay, you need to share your blogs. Okay, you need to share your blog, okay, inside our Google Scholar. Okay, sorry, not Google Scholar, inside our Google Classroom. Okay, you have to, you can use, if you face any problem regarding, how to create, okay, which link that you need to use, okay, please contact me. Okay, don't just stay silent. Okay, it will cost you marks. Okay, it is better for you to contact me as soon as possible. Okay, and then inshallah, after I finish this class, okay, I will post the question that you need to answer in our Google Classroom. Okay, so thank you so much everyone for attending my class. Okay, and then have a good day, inshallah. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Okay, if you have any further question, you can message me in the WhatsApp group. Okay, brother and sister, thank you.
All right, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Wassalam.
madam.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Salam.
I will end the session. Okay, have a good day.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.